What's going on, guys? Welcome, Rabid here. And as we know, Dogecoin over the past few days from the 22nd here has started to do a dip every single day. It makes sense. Bitcoin is going down ever since Jim Cramer did tell everyone to buy Bitcoin. Thanks a lot, Jim Cramer, for crashing the crypto markets. The point here, though, is Dogecoin has been going down, but our profitability for the same time has been going up. What is going on? So I went back and looked to see, kind of what's going on here. And if we look at the 22nd, which is just before we started climbing here, we can see we mined about 188 Doge a day for a 24-hour period of $72.42. Now, this number here is always based on the current price, depending when you're looking at it. So if I look at it tomorrow and Doge is at $2, obviously this number is going to be a lot higher for the exact same day. But it was higher, when I was mining this was 80 some dollars or something. But again, Doge is dumping. And it's all in Doge because I am converting everything to Dogecoin. Now, if I look at the past 24 hours here, so we're going to move up and look at the 25th here, which was yesterday, full 24-hour period here. We can see we went from 188 Doge upwards to 212 Doge. So we got more Dogecoin here because I am auto swapping everything in. But why is that? The network hash rate is climbing, not going down. So why are we earning more Dogecoin? And it's because some of the other coins that we are mining are very profitable and the large pools haven't found them yet. Now, the coin I'm referring to here is, a perfect name for a crap coin. This is called junk coin. So they're not hiding it. But guess what? The profitability is looking awesome right now. So here's a DM I got a couple days ago. We can see it was actually on Saturday here. So just before the pump happened. Junk coin, the new coin on Mining Dutch, under the list of our merge mining coins, there is junk coin, but it says exchange problem next to it, so we are not getting the reward. So this is what happens when they first add new merge coins, is the exchange is just gearing up for it, getting ready to list. So on the Mining Dutch dashboard, it just says exchange problem or the exchange is having issues. But then it went through. And when it did go through, we could see, because I didn't set up any type of auto swap yet because it was a newer coin, we could see junk coin here for this day was an extra $16.91. I since then obviously swapped this over to move it into Dogecoin here, and then obviously this will all swap into that, and that is what is giving me more Dogecoins because I am swapping all of these merge coins into Dogecoin, which does represent why we're getting more Dogecoin. But at the same time, as Dogecoin price does fall and these crap coins prices are doing pretty good or decent profitability, swapping into a lower price Dogecoin also nets you even more Dogecoin. So it's nice to have these Doge dips before it fully explodes because we're capitalizing on a lot higher Doge yields. Now, here's where things get tricky, and large mining pools are ripping people off. And by large mining pools, I'm referring to the top 4 or 5 pools here. We can see they have all the friggin' hash rate. A prime example would be better go to Dogecoin. We can see all the major pools here, but we can see via BTC has 424 terahash. F2 pool sitting at 368. We got AMP pool at 344. Binance at 161. Litecoin pool is at 70. No, not large, but for the most part, the top 4 or 5 pools are the pools I refer to when I say the large mining pools. Now, if we look back to Bell's coin, before everything was going crazy and stuff, and before the 90% reduction, which is a totally different issue on its own, but here we can see Bell's coin alone is only paying $22,000 a day. Not very much for a cryptocurrency with ASICs and stuff here, but that was paying $21 a day if you were mining it on Mining Dutch or something, meaning if you were swapping in Doge, you were getting a crap ton more Dogecoin here. $21 worth at, before Doge pumped, it's a lot of extra Dogecoin. But all the large mining pools started merge mining it. This is, they're legit. They're paying the miners for it because they're all saying now, mine Litecoin, get Dogecoin and Bell's coin. But the profits went from $21 at 70-cent Bells to $1.20, so a pump in the price, but you're only making 10 cents. And this is actually before, I think, no, this is actually with the 90% of the reduction as well. Not the major one, but there was a small reduction as we went from 31,000 coins down to 22. But the point here, guys, $21 to only 10 cents because major hash rate hit this coin. All right, so now that you got an idea of how that major hash affects some of these smaller base coins, is it destroys the profitability because the yields drop severely, and then it's not really worth mining those coins anymore because they can't support that amount of hash rate. Now, coming in and looking, since we had the L9 here, and recently, past week or so, I did turn on the mini Doge 3 plus or whatever it is because it is profitable at this point. But the point here is we can see look at our hash rate swings. We started gaining good profitability, and then it dipped, and then it went up, and then it dipped, and then it started going up again. And all these major dips that happened here were due to the fact that large mining pools started ripping off their miners. And a key example, when we were getting decent profitability in here, this was coming from Lucky Coin. So Lucky Coin was a nice little coin here. If we go into our wallets, we can see that we were gaining a little bit of Lucky here. So we were right here, Lucky is coming in. And, every time it swaps, it's making more than 3 cents here, guys. But I'm swapping it all in the Dogecoin. So as you swap it, it starts over from 0 and it moves back into it and so on, blah, blah, blah. But now if we come into here, we can see, look at the hash rate on Lucky Coin. If we come into Lucky Coin, we can see, look at the network hash rate. Unknown is 97%, 1.46 terahash, where on the pools that are being shown here, we do have, Mining Dutch is sitting at only 34 terahash, 37 online with all of them, but the majority of the hash rate, pretty much all the hash rate now, is coming from the unknown pools, 1.46 terahash. And if we come into here, that is about the same amount of hash rate that is on Bell's Coin, which has all the major pools mining. And that's what we have going on. So they are merge mining this in the background, stealing all your guys' hash, even though you guys love to support them. You think they're the best pool. Most profitable pool right now is Mining Dutch for the reasons I'm trying to state, as they're staying on top of all the new merge mine coins here and paying it out with the small amount of hash rate they have, but they can't hit enough Doge blocks to really compete with the big guys. But these little coins are making us more profit than the big pools are. But the big pools now are ripping everybody off. They are not paying their miners for mining this coin. They're pocketing it all for themselves. And that's why we are seeing here our rewards dip in here. So another coin after this dip did come in. And actually I got to rewind a little bit, because at first Lucky Coin had to be the main coin. So what I mean by that is, as we do know, we got Litecoin and all these coins in here. The main coin that all these pools are mining are Litecoin, and then they're paying you Doge and Bell's Coin. But Lucky Coin, it was had to be a main coin at first. It didn't have Octa.Space enabled. It was a main coin, and then it could merge Doge and all the other coins. Recently, it did open up and allow Octa.Space, and that allowed all these big pools to merge mine it with Litecoin. And that's why that's when we saw the network hash rate really start to explode here. So next up came another coin. It is a main coin. So Mining Dutch here, if you have multi-pool on, it merge mines and based on profit switching between Litecoin, Digibyte, and now we can see it swapping back and forth kind of here. But Cat Coin is another main coin, and that's why we're starting to see our profits rise a little bit again. And then as of recently, we now have what I was mentioning earlier, the junk coin is added in here as well, which is adding the majority of that profitability. And if we come into mining pool stats, junk coin currently is not listed on mining pool stats. So not too many people know about this coin. If we come into here and we look at the script coins here and we come down, we find junk coin, merge mine, we click on it, we can see the network hash rate is only at 209 terahash, and Mining Dutch themselves, they have about 35. So, some other pools are on it, but none of the major pools are hitting this. Once we see this spike to over 1 petahash, 1.4 or something, close hash rate to Doge, Litecoin, and Bell's Coin, we will know again that our profits, number one, will start dropping dramatically here, and the other pools will be ripping off their miners again and pocketing all these coins. But for now, we can see on Mining Dutch, though, the hash rate is very low, and that's what's adding into all this extra profitability, even though we're seeing Dogecoin dip. All right, guys, I know this might have been a little bit of confusion for you guys. I was kind of all over the place in here and stuff and ranting on and going about it. But pretty much it comes down to the point is the shady side of crypto mining with mining pools and especially merge mine coins on the script algorithm. I love the script algorithm. It's been profitable forever, depending on the hardware that you have. It's one of the oldest algorithms out there for ASICs. It's maintained. It's got, it's had ASICs forever, and it can support all this hash rate. It pays miners. It has some of the second and fourth largest cryptocurrencies and all of proof of work. But here we can see pretty much it comes down to Mining Dutch adds a new merge coin. big pools steal the hash rate and ripping off their own miners, and then Mining Dutch adds a new one, big pools come in and steal it, and now we're seeing, you know, Mining Dutch added yet another new one, and we just have to wait until the big pools start to steal that one. But right now, profitability is picking up, and people need to realize the shady side of these large pools and what's actually going on. And I did a video a while ago that I am mining more Dogecoin and I'm more profitable than, you know, 95% of the other miners out there. And everyone's like, how's that possible? How can you be more profitable? And that's because I'm not on the big friggin' large pools here. That's sitting at over 1.53 petahash when I'm mining with the only 40 petahash that's actually mining at a higher profit range. So that's what's going on to here. Everyone that's mining on these top pools here are getting ripped off because they are keeping the rewards you should be getting. On top of that, once they hit those coins, there's hardly any rewards anyway to share, but you know, it comes down to whatever, you know, your morals and stuff are here. But anyway, guys, thank you for checking out this video. You know, profitability is up even though Doge is going down, but how long will it last, and how long till these top shady pools start ripping off even more? Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.